Have you ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes at City Hall or any of our city buildings? Let me, Steve Volkert, Hartford City Administrator, introduce you to your local government, what it takes to keep this engine moving forward, and what opportunities await you if you ever thought of working for a local municipality. Welcome to your city of Hartford. I'm Steve Volkert, and I'm your city administrator. Municipal administrators, or managers as they're sometimes called, are the chief operating officers of the city on a day-to-day basis when you have a part-time mayor system. Our days consist of handling communications among all departments, preparing items to take before the city council, working with many other entities from within and outside of the city, and address concerns from our residents. An administrator in Wisconsin will normally have a master's degree in public administration and can earn between $90,000 and $160,000. What makes my job fun is the large number of people I get to interact and work with to solve important issues facing our residents.
My name is Lori Hetzel, and I'm the City Clerk for the City of Hartford. I report directly to the City Administrator and supervise the Clerk's Department and all election workers. The City Clerk is known as the keeper of the records. They're responsible for agendas and the recording of minutes. They also issue all licenses such as alcohol, bartenders, and tobacco licenses. Another main function of the Clerk office is the administration of elections. They are responsible for the oversight and administration of the election process. An associate's degree in business management or closely related field of study is preferred. Years of service in a government setting would also be considered. Depending upon the size of a municipality, clerks may be part-time or full-time. The salary ranges anywhere from $25,000 to $100,000, depending upon the municipality. To me, the favorite part of my job is the elections. I find it interesting, and I feel good about making sure that every election is run both openly and fairly.
I'm Dawn Tim, Finance Director for the City of Hartford. The Finance Department is responsible for all the general accounting and treasury functions of the city, which includes payroll, accounts receivable and payables, fixed assets, financial reporting, portfolio investments, debt management, cash receipting, and tax collection. This department is also responsible for the preparation of the annual city budget and completion of the annual external audit. Utility billing processes are also handled within this department. The positions within the Finance Department require varying degrees of education, from a high school diploma to a bachelor's degree in business with accounting or finance major. Salaries range from $48,000 to $93,000 based upon position. When hiring a staff member for this department, it is important that we find a good fit, since several of these job responsibilities require multiple staff to work together. The Finance Department staff are a wonderful group of people that work well together and enjoy what they do.
I'm John Griffin, and I'm the city engineer in Hartford. City engineers are involved in designing, constructing, operating, and maintaining city infrastructure that is necessary to sustain a viable community. We are involved with sanitary sewer, water distribution, stormwater systems, and roadway infrastructure. We work with building inspection to evaluate all new commercial, industrial, and residential development. The engineering department has myself as a city engineer, 2 engineering technicians, and an administrative assistant. A city engineer requires a bachelor's degree in engineering, civil and/or environmental engineering, and at least 4 years' experience working under the supervision of another licensed engineer. Engineering technicians typically have an associate's degree in engineering, several years of experience, or a combination of education and experience. A city's engineer's compensation can range from $80,000 to $120,000 in most cases for small communities like ours. Engineering technicians and administrative support positions offer a starting wage of $20 to $30 an hour depending on education and experience. The best part of being city engineer is the utmost importance of the work we do to help keep the city of Hartford operational. We appreciate the diversity of our work since new issues and projects pop up or come to our attention each day. It is especially rewarding to help solve issues and problems facing our city, residents, and businesses.
My name is Justin Drew, and I'm the Director of Community Development for the City of Hartford. Directors like me oversee the functions of planning and zoning, economic development, and the Community Development Authority. I analyze all building and development proposals that come to the city and make recommendations about them to the Plan Commission and City Council. I also negotiate with developers and try to bring additional businesses, subdivisions, and shops to the city. In addition, I meet frequently with citizens to discuss concerns or to help them meet zoning code requirements as they make changes to their properties. In addition to planning and economic development, I oversee the building inspection department, a weatherization department that helps make homes more energy efficient for low-income people in Washington and Dodge counties, and a housing department that owns and manages more than 100 units of affordable senior housing. My direct reports include a housing manager, a building inspector, and the weatherization director. These jobs generally require an associate's degree plus a number of state certifications and pay is between $50,000 and $85,000. Positions similar to mine generally require a master's degree in city or urban planning and 10 to 15 years of experience. Director-level positions in planning, economic development, or community development can earn between $70,000 and $130,000 in Wisconsin. The job can be very challenging, though, in that citizens are often unhappy or do not understand many of the decisions and recommendations that I make. What I like about being a community development director is that I am involved in all aspects of development within the city, and the job is multifaceted.
I'm Jack Ewing, and I'm the Technology Coordinator for the city. In my role as Technology Coordinator, I oversee the day-to-day operations of all things technology, from computers, servers, phones, and software. My day consists of handling my colleagues' IT needs as well as planning for the future needs of the city's many departments. What makes this position unique and challenging is the never-ending changes in technology, as the technology coordinator needs to stay on top of these changes. A second responsibility I have is running all things related to public access TV. Additionally, I work with outside groups like the Hartford Bid, Chamber, and HADC in helping them maintain their own websites, which recently were joined with ours for uniformity and ease of access.
My name is Scott McFarland, and I proudly serve as the Chief of Police of the Hartford Police Department. I encourage community-based policing by my sworn staff. Strategic planning allows me to develop a roadmap for future operations and the needs of both the community and the police department. Preparing reports for elected officials, the community, and other city staff helps them to stay informed regarding police department operations, goals, and outcomes. A police chief must have a minimum of 60 college credits and be certified in the state of Wisconsin as a law enforcement officer. Typically, police chiefs will have more education in the form of a bachelor or master's degree. A police chief in Wisconsin can expect to make anywhere from $50,000 for smaller agencies to $150,000 and up for larger agencies. A police officer with the Hartford Police Department can seek promotion to the positions of sergeant or lieutenant. Sergeants are required to attend first-line supervisory training and can expect to make approximately $91,000. A lieutenant may directly supervise the sergeants or detectives and non-sworn staff and can expect to make approximately $101,000. For sergeants and lieutenants, an associate degree is required. However, a bachelor's degree or higher education is desired. I enjoy being able to shape the agency and how it serves the Hartford community. I am blessed to be able to work with an incredible staff who make the impossible possible each day. When recruiting new staff, I am in search of the community-oriented individuals. I value strong moral character, ethical behavior, strong communication skills, and a desire to serve their community.
My name is Paul Stevens, the Fire Chief for Hartford Fire and Rescue Department. As the Fire Chief, I oversee all aspects of running a municipal fire and emergency medical service operation. At the Hartford Fire and Rescue Department, we use full-time, part-time, and paid-on-call staff, qualifying us as a combination department. As a full-time firefighter-paramedic with Hartford, you will respond to all types of emergencies, and you will conduct fire and injury prevention and education programs. You will typically work 24-hour shifts where you work, eat, and sleep at the fire station. A 48-hour work week, which is comprised of 2 24-hour shifts, is normal. A firefighter-paramedic in Wisconsin will earn anywhere between $55,000 to $90,000 per year, depending on overtime. What is most gratifying about being a fire chief is that I respond to emergencies and have an opportunity to make a positive difference in someone's life when they really need it the most. I get to experience some of the most awesome acts of humanity that comes out of some of the most tragic life events. I also enjoy the camaraderie that we all share with each other in our department. We spend a lot of time together, and my coworkers become like family. When we respond to emergencies, we rely on each other and trust each other with our lives. That experience builds a strong bond between us that is hard to find in any other profession. To prepare yourself to get a job in this profession, I recommend, at minimum, obtaining a Firefighter 1 certification and become a licensed EMT paramedic. Both can be obtained through the local vocational technical college system.
I'm Jennifer Einwalter, Director of the Jack Russell Memorial Library in Hartford. My position oversees the day-to-day operations of the library. This position works closely with the Library Board of Trustees to develop policies, the annual budget, and establish long-range goals. I lead a team of full-time and part-time professional and paraprofessional staff to provide quality and engaging events, programs, and services. I work closely with the City of Hartford staff and elected officials on funding, managing facility maintenance, and repairs and collaborative programs. The best part of my job is interacting with citizens at one of our 3 public service desks. To work as a library director in Wisconsin, in a community with a population of more than 6,000 people, a master's degree in library and information science is required. This level of education is required for all professional positions in a public library. The salary range for this position is between $65,000 and $100,000. I have a team of skilled and dedicated staff made up of part-time and full-time positions. Depending on the department and job tasks, some positions require a master's degree in library science or equivalent work experience. For example, our full-time youth services librarian requires a master's degree in library service. When hiring part-time staff, the most important qualifications are excellent customer service, adaptability, attention to detail, strong communication skills, both oral and written, and a high comfort level with technology. While the staff is a large part of library operations, volunteers contribute an additional 32 hours a week by shelving, pulling holds, and helping to keep our collection in good order. For more information on the Jack Russell Memorial Library, staff, and volunteering, please visit hartfordlibrary.org or visit our Facebook and Instagram pages.
I'm Mike Herman, Hartford Parks and Recreation Director. As a director, my role is to manage a range of public services, including parks, recreation, building maintenance, cemeteries, and city taxi. The department has 14 full-time positions, which includes mid-management level supervisors, along with hands-on maintenance workers. The mid-management positions require a 2 to 4 year degree depending on the job, with pay ranges from $48,000 to $66,000. The largest part of our workforce is made up of an extensive group of seasonal part-time employees, which totals about 200 staff positions. In the aquatics division alone, the outdoor aquatics facility hires over 80 positions, including managers, lifeguards, instructors, concession services, and admissions staff. The balance of seasonal positions in the department includes umpires, youth leaders, fitness instructors, site supervisors, and maintenance staff. Seasonal positions include entry-level, first-time job experience that may require certification, and therefore our wages range from $7.75 an hour up to $21 an hour. Parks and Recreation Directors oversee the park system. It is our responsibility to plan and design parks. The Hartford Park System includes passive and active areas of recreation throughout our community. As directors, we also oversee the community recreation services like the Hartford Recreation Center. A Parks and Recreation Director will have an education background that includes a bachelor's degree in recreation management or parks management. Some communities may also require a master's degree in Parks and Recreation Administration. A Parks and Recreation Director in Wisconsin will generally earn from $70,000 to $125,000 annual salary. This job is enjoyable when seeing young and old having fun in our parks and in our recreation programs. It's a rewarding job as we make our communities a better place to live.
I'm Brian Rhodes, the Utility Director for Hartford Utilities. I oversee the overall operation and maintenance of the electric and water utilities. This position is responsible for generating a balanced budget, creating short and long-term goals, maintaining utility records, and being aware of regulatory and legislative matters that impact the utility. Utility directors have a background in accounting, engineering, or have many years of field experience as a journeyman line worker and can earn up to $260,000 annually. What makes my job enjoyable is planning and creating a budget that reflects the best interests of our citizens. The water utility is operated by a team of 5 water operators playing a vital role in providing safe drinking water to our customers. They monitor our wells and repair water service leaks and water main breaks. They also flush our hydrants each year. Most water operators have a high school education and a variety of DNR water operator licenses and earn up to $70,000 each year. Hartford is unique because the city operates its own electric utility. We have a team of 7 journeyman line workers and 2 utility technicians that keep our system running. Our crews are responsible for installing, maintaining, and repairing our distribution system. Linemen typically earn a technical diploma in electrical power distribution from a technical college. Journeyman line workers earn up to $120,000 each year. People who aren't afraid of heights, enjoy working in all weather conditions, and working with their hands will find this job very enjoyable and rewarding.
My name is Daryl Kranz, the Director of Public Works and the Airport Manager for the City of Hartford. I have been employed for the city for the past 32 years. The first 6 years as an equipment operator, followed by 3 years as a street superintendent, and the last 23 years as the Director of Public Works. This tenure shows that the city likes to advance individuals if they are qualified. The Public Works Division consists of a total of 7 full-time employees and 1 shared employee, 1 director, 1 street superintendent, 4 equipment operators, 1 mechanic, and a shared administrative assistant. The Public Works oversees a very large variety of duties: street sweeping, brush pickup, blacktopping, crack filling, tree trimming, painting center lines and crosswalks, grass mowing, weed eating, leaf pickup, snow plowing, and salting. The Public Works Department is also responsible for the day-to-day garbage and recycling pickup for the city residents. That work is currently performed by GFL. We also oversee the recycling center located at the city garage. These are just some of the things we do day to day. The average wage for a Director of Public Works is $85,000 to $120,000 a year. The average wage for an equipment operator is between $60,000 and $65,000 a year. The work schedule is different every day, and that means no 2 days are alike. This allows for new challenges and experiences, which makes the job rewarding and enjoyable. If working with your hands and working in the great outdoors is something you desire, then the Public Works Department is the place for you.
I'm Dave Paquette, the City of Hartford Sewer Utility Director. I oversee the operations of the Water Pollution Control Facility and Sanitary Sewerage Collection System. We are responsible for treating and cleaning an average of 2 million gallons of polluted water per day and safely returning it back to the environment, along with keeping the utility and city in full regulatory compliance. My staff consists of a plant operator, 2 collection system operators, and a laboratory analyst. The operator's average day consists of monitoring operations, preventative maintenance, troubleshooting process control, and equipment repairs. Normal education experience requirements for operators can range from mechanical and electrical certifications and experience to a 2-year associate's degree as a water quality technician. The laboratory analyst day consists of performing all required EPA and DNR analytical testing for regulatory reporting and process control. Laboratory analyst education experience can range from a laboratory technician certificate, a 2-year water quality associate's degree, to a bachelor's degree in chemistry or microbiology. Operators and lab analysts also obtain an operator's license through the Department of Natural Resources. A wastewater operator and laboratory analyst can make between $56,000 and $72,000 per year. A high school student who may be interested in coming into this field could help themselves by taking any mechanical shop classes, such as welding, electronics, blueprint reading, etc., and or any science or environmental related classes. The feedback I receive from my crew on what they enjoy most about their jobs are working together as a team, sharing their skills and ideas to keep the utility running efficiently, and at the end of the day, playing a huge part in helping protect the environment.
We hope you've enjoyed this journey behind the scenes of your local government. If you ever had interest or know somebody that might be interested in joining our Hartford family of staff, reach out to us and let us know. We would love to show you more about joining us and providing the services that our residents have come to enjoy here in Hartford. As we say, in Hartford, it's happening here.